Okay, welcome back to the next session, chapter 6th, Anatomy of Flowering Plants, part 2. Up to 26th bits in last video we discussed. From 27th onwards, we will discuss in this session. In which of the following characters a monocot root, dicot root from monocot root differs from dicot root? Okay, which of the aspects? Let us see. First one is radial vascular bundles. See, generally vascular bundles are three types: radial vascular bundles, conjoint vascular bundles, concentric vascular bundles. In them, first radial vascular bundles we will see. Xylem and phloem are present on different radii, alternating with each other. The bundles are separated by parenchymatous tissue. These are present in monocot root and dicot root. So radial vascular bundles are present in both monocot root and dicot root. So option 1 is wrong option. Large pith. Generally here, so pith is absent or poorly developed in dicot root. So it is differentiate. Pith is absent or poorly developed in dicot root. Dicot root pith may be absent, or if it is by chance present, poorly developed. In monocot root, it is well developed. So it is differentiated in between these two. Okay, second option is correct. Let us see conjunctive tissue, conjunctive tissue in between xylem and phloem. So generally, conjunctive tissue in between xylem and phloem, so it is not differentiated. Conjunctive tissue, it is commonly present in both monocot root and dicot root. It is not relevant. Single layered endodermis. So single layer epidermis, monocot root, dicot root is present. Okay, so these three features common in monocot and dicot root. Differentiated one is large pith. So the correct option for 27th question is option 2. Next, 28th questions. Match the following. 28th question, match the following. Next bit, match the following, column 1 and column 2. So see here, hypodermis in dicot stem. Hypodermis in dicot stem, let us see A4th, sclerenchymatous, okay, hypodermis in dicot root, it is not sclerenchymatous, so it is wrong option. So wrong one. It is a living tissue. Okay, maybe collenchyma or parenchymatous. Let us see B1, parenchyma, pericycle in dicot stems. So pericycle also it is not a dead tissue. So option 1 is wrong. Let us see A1, hypodermis in dicot stem, absent given, actually it is present. So second also wrong. This option will see B2, pericycle in dicot stem, 2, parenchymatous, actually pericycle in dicot stem, not a parenchymatous, collenchymatous. So option 2 also wrong option. See, let's come to the third option. See, hypodermis in dicot stem. Hypodermis in dicot stem. Okay, it is a sclerenchymatous. Yes, pericycle in dicot stems. Hypodermis in dicot stem. It is collenchymatous. 3 correct. Pericycle in dicot stem. B4. It is a sclerenchymatous. It is sclerenchymatous. 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 B4. Next, C3, ground tissue in monocot stems. C2, parenchymatous. Okay, phloem parenchyma in monocot stems. 1. Phloem parenchyma in monocot stems is absent. 1. So it is correct option. Let's see fourth A2. Hypodermis in dicot stem is not a parenchyma. So fourth option is wrong option. Okay, in monocot stem, undifferentiated parenchymatous ground tissue is present. So among these four options, the correct option is third. Third option is correct option. Okay, 29th question. See, vascular bundles surrounded by sclerenchymatous bundle sheet. It is a feature of, see here, dicot root. Vascular bundles is surrounded by, see, this is, it is xylem and phloem. In between these two, what was there? Vascular bundles. Okay, so the vascular bundles are surrounded by sclerenchymatous bundle sheet. It is a feature of dicot root. In dicot root, so sclerenchymatous bundle sheet is not a feature of this. Monocot root also it's not. Dicot stem also not. Monocot stem. In monocot stem, vascular bundles are surrounded by bundle sclerenchymatous bundle sheet cells. Vascular bundles of monocot stem are surrounded by bundle sheet cells. Okay, so for this question, correct option is fourth option. Next, 30th question. The centralmost portion of the stem of dicotyledonous, the centralmost part of the stem of dicotyledonous plants is occupied by, see, centralmost part of the dicotyledonous stem. See, it is stem. It is stem. See, okay. So it is stem. Here, centralmost part. It is centralmost part. This is centralmost part of the dicot stem is commonly called pith. Pith. Okay. See here, the pith or medulla is present at the center of the dicot stem. See here, vascular bundles, not vascular bundles, pericycle, pith, cortex. So among the four options, so pith is correct option. Pith. So third option is correct option. Okay, centralmost part of the dicotyledonous stem is pith. Next bit. Which of the following is not true bundles of monocotyledonous stems? Which of the following is not true bundles of monocotyledonous stems? Okay. For these four options given, scattered in the ground tissue for the vascular. So according to the question, it is correct statement. Which of the following is not true bundles of monocotyledonous stems? So true bundles. See, first of option, let's see, scattered in the ground tissue for the vascular. So it is correct. Okay, generally vascular bundles are scattered in the ground tissue. So it is correct statement. Next, possesses water containing cavities. Yes, vascular bundles possesses some water containing cavities. Those are called lysogenous cavities. Those are located. It is also correct. Ring arrangement. So conjoint and closed. See, in these two options, ring arrangement actually vascular bundles, not true bundles. Following is not true bundles. So ring arrangement is wrong option. Okay, it is not true. So vascular bundles are scattered in the ground tissue, not a ring arrangement. It is wrong option. Generally, in monocotyledonous stem, the vascular bundles are conjoint and closed. Okay, conjoint and closed. Conjoint means what here? Already we discussed that. What is conjoint vascular bundles here? Conjoint. Conjoint means what? Xylem and phloem are present on the same radius in one bundle. Okay, so closed means what? Cheme is absent between xylem and phloem. It is commonly seen in monocot stem. Okay, that is feature. So among these four options, the wrong option is not a true bundle arrangement is ring arrangement. Third option is wrong statement. 32 question. The epidermis in a dorsiventral leaf. The epidermis in a dorsiventral leaf. The epidermis in dorsiventral leaf. Dorsiventral means what? Dicot leaf. Okay. See here, the covers both adaxial and abaxial. Adaxial and abaxial. Actually, epidermis in dorsiventral leaf covers both adaxial and abaxial surfaces. It is okay. It is okay. So here two statements given. So according to that, covers both addoxial and aboxial surfaces. It is not covered by cuticle, bears more stomata on the upper side, may even lack stomata on the upper side. Which of the above statements are correct? So first option A and C covers both addoxial and aboxial surfaces. So it is wrong option. Okay. So epidermis in a dorsiventral leaf is not covered by both upper epidermis and lower epidermis. Okay, so that it is wrong option. A is wrong option. Okay, A option is wrong option. Let's see B and D. It is not covered by cuticle. Yes, in dorsiventral leaf, epidermis is not covered by cuticle. It is correct. Next, bears more stomata on the upper side. Yes, it is correct. Okay, bears more stomata on the upper side. Actually, lower side bears more stomata. So C is the wrong option. May even lack stomata on the upper side. Yes, in some of the species on upper epidermis, stomata are absent. So B and D options were correct option. Okay, let us see A and D. A covers both addoxial and aboxial. D may even lack stomata on the upper side. So it is not related. So B and C. B, however, B okay. C is wrong option. So among the four options, the correct option for 32 question is second. Choose correct option with respect to sponge mesophyll in dicot leaf. Okay, see here, correct option with respect to sponge mesophyll in dicot leaf. Numerous large spaces and air cavities between its cells. See, in dicot leaf, it is dicot leaf. Dicot leaf. It is palisade parenchyma. Palisade parenchyma. It is palisade parenchyma. Here, spongy parenchyma. It is spongy parenchyma. It is lower epidermis. Okay, so see here, numerous large spaces. Here, large spaces and air cavities between its cells. It is correct option. Let's see a large number of chloroplasts. Actually, in this one, few chloroplasts are located. In palisade, it is called palisade parenchyma. In this one, more chloroplast is located. These are all the dots are chloroplast. But it is spongy parenchyma. Spongy parenchyma. In this one, less number of chloroplasts is located. It is wrong option. Present on the addoxial surfaces. Sponge is not present on addoxial. It is located aboxial. So it is wrong option. Vertical and parallel arrangement of cells. It is not that kind of arrangement. So that 33 question, correct option is 1. One option is correct. Next question, 34. The size of vascular bundles in dorsiventral leaf is dependent on. Size of vascular bundles in dicot leaf is dependent on size of lamina. See here, dorsiventral leaf, we will see like this way. Leaf arrangement will be there. Okay, leaf arrangement. Okay, so size of the vascular bundles in the dicot leaf is dependent on size of lamina. So it is called lamina. Depends upon lamina is not. Size of veins, yes. So it is midrib. These are veins and veinlets. Depends upon these veins. Veins depends upon the veins. Okay, so vascular bundles are decides. So second option is correct option. First is wrong. Number of stomata, it is wrong. Number of veins, it is also wrong. Okay, so here 34th question. So size of veins, because veins are regions of vascular supply and the dorsiventral leaves have reticulate venation. Because of this vascular bundles size is determined. So 34 question, second option is correct option. Okay, that's all. Thirty-five questions. 35 questions. The stomata in an isobilateral leaf. Isobilateral leaf. Isobilateral leaf means what? Monocot leaf. Okay. See here, are present only on addoxial epidermis. The stomata in an isobilateral leaf are present only in addoxial epidermis. It is wrong option. Stomata are present on both the surfaces. So that one option is wrong. Next, are present only in abaxial. It is also wrong. Only upper epidermis, lower epidermis, these are not present. Addoxial upper epidermis, abaxial lower epidermis. Next, are present on both the surface of the epidermis. Okay. Are absent here given. Okay. That are absent on both the surface of the epidermis. Actually, it is wrong option. Both the surfaces are present. Fourth, are present on both the surface of the epidermis. Yes, it is correct option. 35th question, correct option is fourth. Actually, it is called addoxial epidermis, upper epidermis. It is called abaxial epidermis, abaxial, lower epidermis. Upper side is located, upper surface. Lower side is located, lower surface. So stomata, here is located. So that fourth option is correct option. For the 35th question, the correct option is fourth. The correct option is fourth. Thirty-sixth question. During water stress, the bulliform cells. So when the water stress occurs, the bulliform cells are, okay, see here, become turgid, become flaccid, make the leaves curl inwards, make the leaf surface exposed. The correct options are, see, before discussing here about bulliform cells, we have to discuss. Generally, in grasses, certain addoxial epidermal cells, along with the veins, are modified into large, empty, colorless cells. These are called bulliform cells. When the bulliform cells in the leaves have absorbed water or turgid. Absorbed water or turgid. The leaves or leaf surfaces is exposed. When they are flaccid due to water stress, they make the leaves curl. They make the leaves curl inwards to minimize the water loss. Okay, that's all. So here, when they are flaccid, see, during the water stress, the bulliform cells becomes flaccid, make the leaves curl inwards. Okay, so when the water stress, when sufficient water is available, so they become turgid, make the leaf surface is exposed. When the water stress occurs, this is happened, B and C happens. So B and C, B and C, B and C. See, fourth option, B and C. B and C happens. Okay, that's all. During water stress, the bulliform cells becomes flaccid, make the leaves curl inwards. So that fourth option is correct option. 36th question, correct option is fourth option. Okay, next bit. 37th question. The tissue which participates in the secondary growth is, in secondary growth, which tissue is participates? Okay, so lateral meristem, apical meristem, intercalary meristem, primary meristem. See here, the roots and stems in length, they grow in length with the help of apical meristem. See, this is called primary growth. With the help of apical meristem, so the roots stems grow in length. That is called primary growth. Apart from the primary growth, most dicotyledonous plants exhibit an increase in girth. This increase in girth is called secondary growth. Okay, that's all. Next, the tissues involved in secondary growth are called lateral meristems. The tissues which are involved in secondary growth are called lateral meristems. Generally, lateral meristems are two types: vascular canium and cork cambium. These two are involved in secondary growth. So the first option is correct option. Remaining apical meristem, intercalary meristem, primary meristem, these options were wrong options. For 37th question, correct option is 1. Okay, so the tissue which participates in the secondary growth is called lateral meristem. Next bit, the intrafascicular cambium. Intrafascicular cambium. See, intrafascicular cambium. See here, the vascular cambium, intrafascicular cambium, and cork cambium are examples of lateral meristems. Lateral meristems. See here, these are all the examples of lateral meristems. So intrafascicular cambium. So here, see, is a simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue. It is not a simple permanent tissue. Intrafascicular cambium is not a simple permanent tissue. Intrafascicular cambium is a meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue. Okay, so it is responsible for bringing the primary growth. These are responsible for bringing the primary growth. They bring about an increase in width or girth of the plant organs. Okay, so second option is correct. Next, it is a complex permanent tissue. It is not a complex permanent tissue. It is not a simple permanent tissue. It is a secondary meristem. It is not a secondary meristem. Okay, the interfascicular cambium is a meristematic tissue and is responsible for primary in origin, primary growth. For secondary growth, lateral meristem. Primary growth, meristematic tissue. So that 30th question, correct option is 2. Next, 39th question. 39th question. So the cambial ring is generally, the cambial ring. See, cambial ring means what? See here, xylem phloem. Okay, so in this, it is cambial ring. It is cambial ring. So the cambial ring is generally more active on the inner side than on the outer side. More active on the outer side than the inner side. Equally active towards the both sides. Equally inactive towards both the sides. So generally here, the cambial ring is generally more active on inner side than outer side. Hence, it cuts off more secondary xylem or compared to secondary phloem. Okay, so see here, more active on the inner side than the outer side. More active. First option is correct option. For 39th question, first option, it is more active on the inner side than the outer side. So inner side is more active, hence it cuts off more secondary xylem. More secondary xylem or compared to secondary phloem. Fortieth bit. In dichostems, the interfascicular cambium strip arises. In dichostem, interfascicular cambium strip arises from, see, actually between xylem and phloem, from medullary race, from pith, from pericycle. Okay, so interfascicular cambium strip, it is formed from which of the following options? Okay, so this is interfascicular cambium strip arises from between xylem and phloem. So between xylem and phloem, interfascicular cambium does not arise. It is strong. From medullary veins. See, interfascicular cambium strip, it is called interfascicular cambium strip. This is strip. This is called interfascicular cambium strip. Arises from the medullary rays. These are called medullary rays. From these medullary rays, from the medullary rays, this is the strip is formed. That strip is called interfascicular cambium. Okay, so interfascicular cambium strip arises from the medullary. These are all called medullary rays. So second option is correct. From pith, central part, from the pith, interfascicular cambium does not form. Okay, so from the pericycle, interfascicular cambium also does not form. Okay, so 40th question, correct option is the second option. Next bit, the wood is in fact a primary xylem, primary phloem, primary phloem, secondary xylem, secondary phloem. So primary xylem would not considered as a wood. It is wrong. Primary phloem is not considered. It is wrong. Secondary xylem will be considered as a wood. Secondary xylem. So third option is correct option. 41 question. Okay. Secondary xylem constitutes wood. Third option is correct. Secondary phloem also wrong. The wood is in fact a secondary xylem. Third option is correct option. Question. An annual ring is formed by annual rings. So annual rings are formed by two consecutive rings of spring wood knot. Two consecutively spring woods knot. Two alternate rings of spring wood and autumn wood. Yes, it is. So yearly one is one is spring wood, one is spring wood, another one is autumn wood. Spring wood, autumn wood. These two are collectively called annual rings. So second option is correct. Let us see two consecutive rings of autumn wood. Autumn woods two are not formed. Two alternative rings of sapwood and heartwood. Sapwood is different. Okay, so 42 question. Correct option is 2. 2. Here, 1 year exhibits spring wood and autumn season. Spring season and autumn seasons. During these different xylem elements are produced, which are called as spring wood and autumn wood. Okay, so second option is correct option. Next, 43 question. Growth rings are generally well marked in trees growing in Mumbai, Chennai, Shimla, Kolkata. So actually, Shimla. Growing rings are generally well marked in trees which are growing in Shimla. Shimla is a temperate area and shows climate changes, that is the spring and autumn in a year. Thus, wood is heteroxylous, that is spring wood and autumn wood, while in the rest three places, Chennai, Mumbai and Calcutta, temperature remains almost same throughout the year, that is hot and humid, thus producing homoxylous wood. That's why growth rings are generally well marked in trees growing in Shimla region. So 43 question, correct option is 3. Question. Which of the following is the function of heartwood? Function of heartwood. See here. So see, this is cross section of tree showing heartwood and sapwood. Heartwood and sapwood. Okay. See here. These little bit outermost rings. These are little bit thicker. Okay, thicker. These are called annual rings. These are called annual rings. Annual rings. Okay. Next, in between these two, sapwood. 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 This is also called sapwood. This is diagram. Not getting it. In the road was slippery, like this one it will get. It is sapwood. Sapwood. Okay, so centermost part, it is called heartwood. Heartwood. Okay, so which of the following is the function of heartwood? Okay, see, mechanical support. Mechanical support. See, heartwood. So about heartwood, it is the wood present at the center of the stem. Okay, next it is known as dead wood of the tree. It is known as dead wood of the tree. It is blocked with the dark staining organic compounds like tannins, oils, aromatic substances, gums, resins, and other colored materials collectively called extractives. It does not conduct water or minerals, but gives mechanical support. The first option is correct. It is hard, more durable, and resistant to microorganisms and insects. Okay, so for the 44th question, first option is correct. First option is correct. Let's see remaining radial conduction of water and minerals. It is wrong option. In this one, it does not conduct water minerals. Okay, but gives mechanical support. So second option is wrong. So conduction of water is carried by the sapwood. Sapwood. Sapwood is also called alburnum. 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 Okay. So lateral conduction of food. So it is also not. Minimize water loss in water stress. It is also does not. Okay. So the correct option is 1. It's the 45th question. So the hardwood cannot conduct water because of, see, hardwood, just now only we discussed, hardwood cannot conduct water because of peripheral location in the stems. Generally, hardwood is not located outer parts of the stems. It is wrong. Sugarized cell walls. It is wrong. Okay. Central location in the stems. It is also central location in the stems. So it is actually located in the stem. Because of that, it does not conduct water. Okay, central location is same. Though it was located in centrally, it does not conduct water. Okay, so next, that's her. Next, deposition of organic compounds. Yes, it is located in centralmost part of the stem. Even though it is located in centralmost part of the stem, it does not conduct water because deposition of organic compounds. Because of that, it does not conduct water. Okay, so what kind of organic compounds are deposited? See, it is blocked with dark staining organic compounds like tannins, oils, aromatic compounds, gums, resins, and other colored materials. Those are all collectively called extractives. Okay, deposition of organic compounds. So 45th question, correct option is 4. Okay. Besides phellum, phyllogen, root periderm comprises. See here, 46th question. Besides phellum, phyllogen, root epidermis is comprises. See, secondary cortex. So secondary cortex, phyllogen. Besides phellum and phyllogen, root epidermis consists of not a secondary cortex. Besides phellum, phyllogen, and root epidermis consists of, yes, phellum, phyllogen, root epidermis. These are collectively called secondary cortex. Yes, option 1 is correct. Phellum, phyllogen, phylloderm. Okay, these are root epidermis consists of secondary cortex. Yes, secondary cortex, phylloderm, and bark. These three are located in the root epidermis. Okay, these 3 options are correct. More than 1 option is correct. See here. Here I will give clear explanation about this 46th question solution. Periderm is equal to phellum plus phyllogen plus phylloderm. So periderm is equal to phellum, phyllogen, phylloderm. That means so these 3 are collectively called periderm. Root periderm, in the root periderm, stem periderm consists of secondary cortex, phylloderm, bark. Okay, see here, phylloderm is a secondary cortex. So that's how. Phylloderm is a secondary cortex. Okay, so 46th question, the correct option is 4. More than 1 option is correct. The feature which is common to both hardwood and sapwood. Here 4 options given. In those 4 options, which is common in hardwood and sapwood? Okay, so the first, both are the regions of secondary cortex. Hardwood and sapwood, both are the regions of secondary cortex, secondary xylem. Next, both are involved in conduction of water. Both comprise dead elements with accumulation of aromatic compounds. Both are located in the central layers of the stem. See, actually these three are wrong. Both are involved in conduction of water. Actually, heartwood is not involved in the conduction of water. So both comprise dead elements. Actually, both are not contains dead elements. Heartwood contains dead elements. Sapwood contains living elements. Both are located in the central layers of the stem. Both are not located in the central layers of the stem. So these three options are wrong. So first option is correct. First option, that is what? 47th question. The correct first option is correct. What is that? Both are the regions of secondary xylem. Heartwood, sapwood, both are the regions of secondary xylem. See, only sapwood is involved in the conduction of water, because heartwood is blocked with accumulation of aromatic compounds. What are the aromatic compounds? Already 2 times I said. So heartwood is completely dead because xylem parenchyma is used up in formation of tyloses. Okay, it is a kind of a substance. Heartwood is completely dead because of xylem parenchyma used up in the formation of tyloses. It is a kind of a substance. So that both are the regions of secondary xylem. 47th question, correct option is first option. 48th question. In a stem which is covered by periderm and in which stomata are absent, gaseous exchange takes place through, see here, in a stem which covered by periderm and in which stomata are absent. Okay, but gaseous exchange takes place. Those stomata are absent, gaseous exchange takes place, that is covered by a periderm. What is that? Not a bulliform cells. These are located in monocot. Okay, so that's lenticels. Lenticels are located in stem. Those are covered by periderm. So in which stomata are absent, but exchange of gases takes place through lenticels. Lenticels. Okay, it is correct option. Nematopores. This is nematopores are located in which are located in plants which are growing in marshy areas. Trichomes, these are root stem hairs. These are not responsible for exchange of gases. So among these 4 options, second option is correct. Second option is correct. Okay, lenticels are lens-shaped breathing pores. Okay, bulliform cells are modified epidermal cells which reduce transpirational loss during water stress in monocot plants. Nematopores are negatively geotropic roots of marshy plants for oxygen intake. Trichomes are multicellular stem hairs which reduce transpiration by covering phloem. So that among these 4 options, the second option is correct. Next, bark refers to all tissues exterior to the tissues with respect to the external surface. Okay, so cork cambium. So bark is not refers to all the tissues with external parts. So with external parts, cork cambium is not referred to bark. Okay, with internal parts, cork cambium. Okay, pericycle also. Pericycle is referred to internal part, not exterior. Okay, so vascular cambium. So vascular cambium, bark refers to all the tissues exterior to the vascular cambium. With respect to the vascular cambium, so bark is referred as external tissue. Periderm is not. Okay, so bark is non-technical term given to all the tissues down the bast. Down the bast means what? Below the phloem, that is up to secondary phloem. Okay, so bark refers to all the exterior to the vascular cambium. Okay, bark is non-technical term given to all the tissues down the bast, that is up to secondary phloem. Okay, so that is related to third option. Third option is correct. Okay, that's all. Next, 50th bit. Which of the following is true for the dicot stems? Okay, so which of the following is true for the dicot roots? Dicot roots. Here 4 options given. In these 4 options, which is true for the dicot roots? Okay, see, both vascular and cork cambium are responsible for the secondary growth. Okay, So true, both vascular and carcemium. Vascular chemium and carcemium is responsible for secondary growth. It is true. Vascular chemium arises during the primary growth. During primary growth, vascular chemium does not arise. Okay, next, they don't show secondary growth just like monocots. In monocots, secondary growth does not take place, but vascular chemium and carcemium is responsible for secondary growth. Third is wrong. Carcemium develops during the primary growth. It is also wrong. Carcemium and vascular chemium of roots arises during secondary growth. 50th question, first option is correct. With this, anatomy of flowering plants part 2 discussion is finished. So actually 300 bits are there in this session. Nearly 200 to 300 bits will be there. Those are all the bits. Discussion is not possible. That's why I'm saying NCERT textbook line to line, all the statements including diagrams, labels, line to line. If you study thoroughly, from that only objective questions will be drafted in final exam. Thank you. Next video we will see on 7th chapter.